Hello guys, welcome to Nest for Code, the place where code nourish. We are in 30 days coding challenge. Let's see the day 9 problem. Count the digits in power. Okay, let's move on to the problem statement. We have to write a program which takes two inputs, right? Input we can say like A or B, and we have to calculate A the power B. Okay. And now it's time to count the digit in the power output. Okay, so we also have to count like how many digits are there in the output. Okay, and input output will be positive number, so we don't need to worry of negative handling here. Okay, and let's try to attempt this problem without using loop. Okay, so we will give a try without using loops to count the digits. Okay, right, and these are few sample input outputs which are given. Okay guys, so let's move on to the problem solution. So yeah, our program will primarily consist of input, logic, and the output part, right? Yeah. So what will be the input? We will be taking inputs. Two inputs will be there. Enter number one, enter number two, right? And output will be the digit count, right? Okay. So we'll ask user. We can store it in say A or B, right? We'll say enter number one, right? And similarly, we'll say enter number 2, right? So we'll get two inputs from the user, and we know, right, everything which we read in Python comes in form of string. So we'll convert them to the integer, right, using int method, because all these are the numbers, right? Okay, so this is the input we got, right? Now it's come to the logic. So we have to calculate a the power b, right, as mentioned in the problem statement, right? So in Python we have a operator, right, direct operator to calculate the power, right? So what we can say, we can just say power equal to a, and this is the operator which calculates the power, a the power b. So this will be our power. But yeah, what we want here, we want to count the digit in the power, right? Yeah, so what can we do, right? So we have a len method in Python. Like if we have any string, let us suppose we have a string say ABC, and we want to count the number of characters in this string. So what we can do, we can just say len and then we can say string, right? And it gives us how many characters are there in this string. But yeah, in our case, what is there? In our case, we have numbers, not the string. So what we can do? So guys, the one approach here could be we use loop and we get one digit one by one and then we count. The better approach would be, right, because it's an integer and we know, right, we can convert a string to a int also if it's a, sorry, we can convert a int to a string also using str method, right? So we have str method to convert number to in string or anything to string, right? Right. So what we do, we'll just convert these power, because guys, if we try to use directly say len on numbers, so let us suppose we have len number say a equal to 1 2 3 and we say len a, right? Right, so it's what object of type int has no len, right? So we cannot use this len on numbers like this. But what we can do, we can just convert this number to string and then let's see will it work. Yeah, so it's working now. So the same approach we'll use for our problem also. So what we'll do, we'll just convert this power to string and then we will use len method, right? So we'll just say digit equal to, what we will do, we'll just convert this power to a string and then we will use len method on this, right? So yeah, now this that like directly we can just get the number of digits here, right? And so now we have the digits, so we'll just show this output to the user. We'll just say print, right? We can just see for the problem statement for the format digit count, right? So we'll say this digit count, right? And then we'll just pass the digit here, right? So I think this should work, right? So now we have written the input part also. The power logic is we are first calculating the power, then we are converting that power to the string, and then we are using len method which is available for the strings also. Okay, and similarly we can use the output part to print this same, right? Okay, and guys, like if you are new to all these string methods, I would recommend you to go through the string session part 2, right, to understand all these different methods which are available on the strings. right? You can also find the link for the session 2 in the description. Okay guys, so let's try out our program. Let's run it off our program for the input output cases. Okay, so what is our first case? 5 2. Okay, so we'll give the number as 5 and the b as 2. Digit count is coming as 2 for us. Yeah, it's coming as expected, right? So let's try our program for second case also, right? Yeah. So what is the number? 999, right? What will be the value of b? 0, second number, right? And digit count is coming as 1 for us. Is it matching? Yeah, it's same as the given set. It's coming as 1 on. Okay, so let's try our program for third case also. What is it? 999. What is the second number? 99. And digit count is coming as 297. Yeah, so digit count is also matching for us, right? It's also coming as 297. Yeah guys, don't forget to hit the like button and also add your comments and share it with the friends also, right? So they can also try out these problems. And don't miss out to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also hit the bell icon so you don't miss all these awesome videos. Thank you guys. Stay tuned.